Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here with another filmy and general energy reading. And if you're new to my channel, this reading can apply whenever you find it. It is timeless. It can resonate with you for the day, the week, the month, or even the year. But do keep in mind it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates. Leave what does not, reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. And if you would like to check out your monthly Zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can go ahead and check out the Vimeo links below to view those. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information below as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance, and let's go ahead and get into your messages for this time. Okay, I'm getting a real light bulb connecting the dots energy here. I feel like you're seeing, like you're realizing something that you didn't realize before. And I feel like this realization makes you very happy because you've been otherwise very confused. I'm actually hearing that your mind has been tied up in knots trying to figure something out. And it's like now it's like the knots that were tied up in your mind have been loosened, and it's like you can see clearly, everything makes sense, and it's like now you can move forward. And I get something about, I also get like where you're going, you're about to get your flowers. So I feel like some of you have probably been struggling, or you're struggling to get respect in a certain regard. Like maybe you felt like you were overlooked, or you didn't get the proper what is the word? I just get like you feel like you didn't get enough props for what you were doing. Like you felt like I'm hearing like you felt you were better than most at something you were doing, but you weren't getting you weren't being seen like that. You felt like the praise that other people was getting was what you deserved. You felt like, oh, but it's like I'm almost getting like this energy like you were a little bit of a hater, because it's like it's not to say that your way, like how you thought about yourself, was a lie, but I almost get like because you felt like you were underrated or overlooked, that you kind of had like a little bit of a hater energy toward other people who would get the respect and the props that you felt you deserved. Like I don't feel like you would clap for them, and if you did, I feel like it was fake, because you felt like you couldn't really be happy for anybody else until you got what you felt you deserved. But I feel like it's finally about to happen for you, because I feel like you figured something out, and this realization, as I said, is allowing a door to open that has in the past been closed and locked. And once you go on this path, once you get through that door, it's like your flowers are going to be waiting for you. I feel like the reason why you weren't getting the props you felt you deserved is because you weren't on the right path. It's like you couldn't get what you were hoping for without moving in a certain way. And I feel like God was blocking. It's not, like I said, it's not to say that how you felt about yourself was a lie. I do feel like you genuinely are better than most at whatever it is you do. I do feel like you are, in other words, the ish. Like you are everything that you have in your head about yourself. It is true. And I feel like some other people may have said that about you too, but you feel like it wasn't enough people saying it or enough people agreeing with it. But like I said, this was all like God's design. He was blocking you from receiving that praise because you weren't doing what you needed to do. I feel like he kept trying to guide you in a specific way, and you kept trying to avoid that way and go another way and still get these flowers that you were hoping for. And he's like, nope, it's not going to be any flowers over there. It's just going to be dry leaves. And they all going to be on the ground. They not going to be pretty. And I feel like that's what you experience. So you're just like, I don't get it. Like, I'm doing my best. I'm putting my best foot forward. I'm giving it all I got. And like, I'm not getting no respect for this. Like, I'm not getting no props. Like, nobody is giving me the, it's like another word I'm thinking of. Oh my gosh, like I have just been out of it. But anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. It's just you were expecting so much more based on what you were putting out. And now it's like you're finally realizing that the reason you weren't getting it, the reason why your dreams weren't working out the way you thought, because you were doing everything wrong. You were going the wrong way. And it's like, it's a weird thing because I get like you knew you were on the wrong path, but in some ways, like you were kind of like, you didn't know. It's what I'm getting actually is like you were getting the guidance, but you were blocking it out. I feel like you were hearing things and you were getting messages and you were hearing them loud and clear, but I feel like you didn't really know like the seriousness of like what, like you didn't know how serious the messages were. Like you may have thought that these were more like suggestions rather than something that was heavily encouraged for you to be better off in life. So I feel like that's the realization you're coming to, is that you're realizing how serious this guidance is and how it is tied into you being like reaching the goals you have in your life, or like simply being okay in life. I just get like you didn't get it. You didn't understand the gravity of what you were being told, what you were being guided on. I feel like this involves another person, because I feel like there was someone you like either left behind or like overlooked, skipped out on. Like there could have been someone that was around you trying to help you, and you just kind of like pushed them aside, and you like, went another way with other people who weren't so helpful to you. I feel like this is what I'm getting. I feel like there was someone who was in your corner, who was rooting for you, willing to help you, or this person was just overall like a great, I just get like they were meant to be a great help to you, but it's like you refused them and you went to go seek acceptance from people, from like other people who weren't so who weren't so accepting of you, who didn't really see you for who you were. It's like, yeah, it's like you left behind, basically in a nutshell, you left behind a good person to go towards some not so good people, And I feel like for some of you, that's the realization you're coming to, is that this person was the one all along who was meant to help you, or help guide you, or to be by your side in some way. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anything. But yeah, it's like I'm getting this energy where you're saying like they were the one all along. And like I said, it doesn't have to be, I'm honestly getting the Matrix in my head. How Neo was the one, and but it's like there was a part in the first movie where he went to go visit the Oracle, and she told him that he wasn't the one. And that part, I remember when I saw it at first, it confused me because he ended up being the one. But I realized later in life that it meant he wasn't the one yet, because he wasn't in his right energy. He wasn't in his right energy to become who he was meant to at the time when he stepped into the kitchen and she made that assessment. So she wasn't saying that he couldn't be the one, or she wasn't saying he wasn't the one overall. She was saying he wasn't the one at that time. So that's coming to me as an example, and I feel like it's something like that going on with you. It's like you didn't realize your full potential. It's like I feel like you've always had some sort of knowing about yourself that you were special, but I feel like you didn't really know how special you were. And I feel that when you went out into the world, you weren't met with the energy you expected, feeling like you were so special. Instead, I feel like you were met with a lot of rejection. So I feel like that made you question like how you felt about yourself. Like, I feel like I am special, but they're not treating me like I'm special. And the reason that is because you weren't in the right energy. Like Neil at the time. He wasn't he didn't know himself. He wasn't anywhere working toward his purpose. So it's like he didn't possess the energy for people to recognize it and say like, wow, that's someone special. So I feel like that's it. It's like the special energy has been buried deep inside you, but it hasn't been showing outwardly. And so people weren't able to recognize it because you didn't even recognize it within yourself. But I feel like you're now going to be starting to step into that energy, that light part of yourself. And this is when things are going to change. And I feel like a lot of you is going to have to do with you connecting with someone that you left behind. I feel like this person is going to be they're going to be like a physical guide for you. Because I feel like for you all who I'm speaking to, you don't do well with like spiritual guidance. Like, I feel like you need someone physically by your side, like in your corner, kind of giving you instructions on what to do. God understands that about you. So this is why he sent that person. I feel like he been sent this person, but you didn't recognize them to be the great help they were meant to. In some cases, I'm hearing you may have even mistreated this person. This person was sent almost like an angel. Like I feel like this person they could be an earth angel, because I'm getting this energy like they were sent here to help you, but you refused their help and you went to other people who it was just like a bunch of I'm hearing like heathens, honestly. Like it was just the people you were connecting to and trying to please, they were not good. There was no good to be found anywhere in the bunch. Like they were all bad apples. And I feel like you left a really good apple behind to go play with these people. And it's like you're starting to see like the mistake you made. So you're trying to get back to the good apple, the earth angel, so that you can get on your way, the right way, finally. And when this happens, when you and this person link up, I feel like it's going to be it's almost like I'm getting this energy like when you link up, it's like this I'm getting like this image of like energy, um like electricity, like going crazy. So I feel like that's like representing like what it's going to be like once you link up with this person. Like once you link up with them, things are going to take off. The interesting thing I'm picking up is it's like things are not only going to take off for you, but it's going to take off for them. I feel like you're meant to help each other, but I feel like in different ways. Like this person is meant to be like your physical guide on this earth, and like for you, like with them, you're meant to help them. I feel like you're both meant to help each other in a physical way, but just different. I feel like they are meant to be more on like the physical spiritual guidance tip with you. And I feel like for you, you're meant to like help them physically, like with maybe their life, like their circumstances or something like that. Like you're going to be mutually, like this is a mutually beneficial relationship. So it's not like you're going into it and like you're just going to be taking everything from them or vice versa. I feel like you're going to be like helping each other equally, just the expression is going to be different. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. For some of you, this is going to be a romantic connection, because I'm getting like as soon as you connect with this person, it's almost like it makes God smile. Like he is going to give you all the world. Like if this is a romantic connection, it's like I'm hearing like you are God's favorite couple. So, I feel like things are going to play out very interesting between the two of you in your life, whether it's romantic or not. But I'm getting like, especially if it's romantic, it's like you're going to see your lives take off in an unbelievable way. Like things are going to be, once you come together, it's like things are going to be happening that the two of you never dreamed could happen in either of your lives. And you're going to know that it's God doing it. He's going to be blessing you because you found each other. And I feel like that's really what he's been I feel like that's what he's been guiding you both to this whole time. So when this person was trying to reach out to you, I feel like it's because they were guided to do that. And when you were being guided to like accept, them into your life, it's because you were guided to do that. But like I just feel like in your case you didn't do your part in following the guidance. So it's just been a harder road for you versus maybe the other person. I feel like the other person has kind of been like in a more peaceful state compared to you. I feel like with those I'm reading for you, your life has been very chaotic and you can't find any enjoyment or any kind of settled energy or peace anywhere. And I feel like this person has just kind of been in a peaceful state. I don't feel like their life is necessarily so grand and like all together, but I feel like they have peace and you don't. So it's like I feel like you leaving them behind or rejecting them or whatever is like that was in a way a punishment for that. And this person was allowed to have peace because they did their part. It's just a matter of you just didn't accept it. But now I feel like you all are going to be coming together, and like I said, if this is a romantic connection, God is smiling because you are indeed one of God's favorite couples, and He's going to be showing out with the blessings for the two of you. You're not going to know what hit you, how, why, because everything is just going to be happening. You're just like, oh my God, like I never, like it, you're just going to know that this is God, because nothing is going to make sense the way your lives turn out. Everything that's going to be happening, everything you're going to be receiving. It could even be possible that you all become very notable people, like together individually. But life is going to definitely take off for you. I feel like you're right on the verge of that happening. So a lot of you are already thinking about reaching back out to this person, because I feel like there's pressure, and the pressure is becoming so much that you almost can't even handle it anymore. So it's like I'm hearing like you didn't want to apologize. Some of you are too prideful. I feel like you rejected or mistreated or just overlooked this person, whatever the case is, because it's going to be different for all of you. But either way, I just feel like you didn't accept this person into your life for whatever reason. You went another way. And I feel like the whole time you were away, you were missing this person. I feel like you realized your mistake rather quickly after rejecting them. But it's like you were too prideful to go back and acknowledge that you made a mistake. So I feel like you kept going in this other direction and you just kept experiencing more chaos, more pain. Just, I feel like almost like what you did to this person is happening to you in your life. It's like you're mirroring, like what's happening to you is a reflection of how you treated this person. So it's like in order to get rid of that reflection, it's like you have to go back. And I feel like you've been avoiding that out of pride, but I feel like the pressure is becoming too great to continue to deal with. So it's like you're going to eventually go back like a puppy with his tail tucked between his legs to apologize. You don't want to do it, but you're going to realize that it's really like all you have left to do because you can't deal with how your life is. I feel like it's just getting too hard. But yeah, because I just get like there's a lot of pressure, and I also get that things are on the verge of happening. Once this apology happens and once you come together, like I said, the electricity is about to go crazy. Like you are about to start on an amazing, unbelievable journey. You're going to be locked in. So I feel like you, regardless of whatever type of relationship this is, I feel like you and this person are going to be locked in like on a forever type of thing. Like you're not going to be parting. So if this is romantic, like this is going to be your forever person. If this is a friend, I feel like you and this friend are like going to be ride or dies for like the rest of your lives. Like you're definitely going to be an item of some sort for the rest of your lives once you come together. And I feel like the unit, like the bond between you is going to be so strong that anything that tries to come up against it and hurt it is going to suffer greatly. I feel like what you're going to feel, like when any kind of negative energy tries to come up against you all as a unit, it's going to feel more like a nuisance than like a real threat. No matter how great the power is behind like behind whatever this energy is, it's just going to feel like a nuisance because that's how strong I'm getting like the not only the bond is, but like there's a strong protection around this union. Like you're a lot, and I feel like there's an umbrella that extends from the two of you to like other people. So I feel like not only is the protection for you, but I feel like it's for like other people in your lives as well. So it's like anybody who is like really in your corner, really, for you, love you and stuff like that, they're also going to like benefit from the blessings that the two of you receive from God. But I'm hearing God has wanted me to make an emphasis on people who are really for you. So it doesn't matter, if these people are family or friends you've known for a long time, if their heart is not really for you, they will not benefit from your blessings. And this could even be like a person you met 5 minutes ago who just is really in your corner and really like their heart is really for you. They can benefit from your blessings. I feel like you're going to be meeting more of your soul family. So instead of you like a lot of you are going to realize that these new people who are coming into your life are more love you more and support you more than maybe even your blood relatives have ever done. So it's going to make you, I feel like it's going to change your mind about like the meaning of family. That's what I'm getting. And even like the meaning of friendship, because I feel like a lot of you, like your definition of those things have been related to blood and time, like how long you've known a person or the fact that you're like blood related to a person. But I feel like your definition of friendship and family is going to be changing as you continue to be introduced to more of your soul family members. And this is going to help you like become the person you're meant to be. But like I said, this is all starting, or this is all happening because you're realizing that where you've been, the direction you've been moving in has been all wrong and you haven't been getting your flowers, so to speak. But you're about to get your flowers. The minute you pivot and go do what you have to do, apologies, whatever, everything is going to start to open up for you and life is about to become amazing. And that's just the simplest way. That's the simplest word I could explain it with, but I feel like honestly it's bigger than the word amazing. Like it's wondrous what's about to happen in your life. Okay. So that's about all I have for you all for this Filming Yan general energy reading. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Again, if you'd like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can go ahead and click on the Vimeo links below to view those. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information below as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance, and I'll be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.